And we're live. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name's Joseph and we're here to react to the September State of Play. There's been lots of new rumors today. There's rumors that, well, possibly Xbox Game Studios could be part of the presentation, and I think it was a short list of publishers or developers. It was not a complete list, but one of them was Xbox Game Studios. It's still a rumor, but we'll see what happens. There's been a lot of speculation as to what they are going to announce here. Well, of course, we have the possibility of Wolverine being re-revealed and given a release date for, well, rumored 2026. There's also the God of War 2D Metroidvania game that has been rumored since the beginning of the year, I think, and it was supposed to probably be announced at the June State of Play, but it wasn't. And well, it is now supposed to be here, so we'll see. And let me do some changes here. Let me get everything ready in the chat. So as usual, I'm streaming on horizontal and vertical, so you can go to whichever format you want here on YouTube. So yeah. Let me see, everything about the connection is fine. Here. Okay, we're ready. Hey there, Book Saros, Ever. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so yeah, there's been lots of rumors about it. As I said, Wolverine's one that it could possibly be re-revealed here. There's a rumor about God of War, the Metroidvania game. Other stuff, third-party stuff, Resident Evil. It appeared earlier today at the Capcom Spotlight, but it was just like a recap of everything that they have announced at the Summer Game Fest and all of the other presentations that they have done. They also showed a little bit of the same gameplay that we have seen with Grace. It's gonna be playable at TGS. Hey there, Gaming with Dogs. Thank you for joining, everyone. So yeah, that's the one that I'm expecting the most. I'm hoping to see Resident Evil 9 here. It's supposed to be showing Leon for the first time, which is rumored to be playable beside Grace. So we'll see what they show here. What else? Other stuff that I've seen. Well, I think there was a pre-order for Neo 3 that went, or there were rumors about that pre-order earlier today, so we could probably see some of that as well. What else? There were some rumors about the PlayStation Plus games, but I don't think they will announce that here. Because like they always announce that usually the last week of the last week of the month, so that would be next week, but maybe they go ahead and announce them here, so who knows. What else? Oh, so wait, the rumor for PlayStation Plus is that Alan Wake 2 is one of the games for October. Alan Wake 2. So we'll see. As I said, I think they could probably announce them this week, but it usually is like the last week of the month, so that would be next Wednesday, when they should announce the PlayStation Plus games. But maybe they announced one here and the rest next week or something like that. What else I've seen today for rumors and stuff? I think that's pretty much it of everything that I've seen. I think in terms of first-party stuff, we're not gonna see anything from Naughty Dog. We saw Intergalactic at the Game Awards last year, and I don't think we'll see any of that until at least Game Awards again this year or maybe next year. Oh, there was also some leaks that they are not gonna show anything about Marathon, so that would be probably November, as the rumor said. And who knows if they are gonna say anything about the other game, Fair Games, the other live service games that they have. They have been kind of like shying away from that after the whole Concord thing, so we'll see if they go anything about that. Talk on Fighting Soul should be making a huge splash here. It's gonna be at TES showing 2 more characters, so it's gonna be here for sure. What else? And well, we'll see. I think so far this year I like the January and the January presentation. I didn't like the June one that much, but like a lot of people like that online. And of course, the one that we saw at the beginning of the year in the January-February State of Play was Saros, the successor to Returnal. So we're gonna see 5 minutes of that. It's confirmed at the blog that we're gonna see 5 minutes of Saros. I like Returnal a lot. Never got to finish it, but I like the gameplay of that. I like the Housemarque gameplay from like the Resogun and all of their previous games. So I'm looking forward to that definitely. So yeah, let me know what you guys think are looking forward to in this State of Play. And we'll see. Well, tomorrow there's the Microsoft presentation, but that one's like 5 a.m. on my time, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to react to that. But it's been said that we are gonna see Forza Horizon 6 tomorrow, so that's gonna be another great presentation tomorrow. So we'll see. And yeah, we only have less than 2 minutes here. They have opened before with Resident Evil games, so I'm really hoping that they start with some Resident Evil Requiem. Oh, and of course, I think we should get one more trailer for Ghost of Yote. Like, reviews are tomorrow. We have been getting a lot of stuff from Yote for the past week and a half, like weapons, like I think there was a new story trailer or something. I haven't been watching that much, like the latest trailers that they have posted, because I don't want to spoil myself. But I guess we are due for one final trailer before the game comes out next week. Okay, and here we go. Okay, so we start with PlayStation Studios. Okay, we start with the 5 minutes from Saros. I wonder, like, how are they gonna make this? Is it gonna be like Returnal 2.0? Is it? Are they gonna make it like way different?
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Yeah, that's your roguelike loop there.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted.
Right, strict gameplay. Looks very Returnal.
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraz's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Yeah, it's pretty much Returnal 2.0. It's Returnal 2.0.
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles. By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
You also have like those rings that you have to avoid from enemies, like the traps in the environment as well.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
It looks really great with all of the stuff on the screen, the amount of particles and shooting and stuff.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
Okay, so the loop, it's not exactly a loop, so you revive there every time? Or is it just the first time? I think it's at the first time. What the hell's that? Are those rats? No, those are not rats, like heads or something?
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
So that was 5 minutes? I think it was way less than 5 minutes. It didn't feel like 5 minutes at all. The one thing is that, like, it looks too much like Returnal, and I was hoping that they would show like the differences or something like that. I guess there will be time before the game comes out. Come back stronger. So it basically looked like as a Returnal sequel, and it's not like that's just not named Returnal 2. So it's coming out March 20, 2026. Right, this is from the guys that do Disco Elysium, I think.
You cannot be serious.
Yeah, there we go.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
I still have to play Disco Elysium.
We're at the end of history. Everything
I
that
like
could go wrong
the art style of how it looks. Zero Parades coming in 2026. Oh, there we go. That's why we get Xbox Game Studios. So the rumors are true. We're gonna get Flight Simulator. Not exactly my thing, but like it always looks great, and like it uses it, like it's very interesting, like how it uses real data to have the map or something like that. I think it was the previous one that used that, and this one was built using the same tech. XB1. Microsoft Flight Simulator coming in December. And it's gonna have PSVR 2 support. Nice. I don't have PSVR 2, but that's great for those who have.
I got 2, east side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side. Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Okay, Battlefield 6. It's coming out in just 2-3 weeks.
Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
Yeah, I think EA said that they were gonna reveal the story trailer at CES.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light them up!
It looks epic in scale with the destruction and all that.
Hold on!
I'm not sure if it's gonna be that good on like the story. Like I think the battlefields have been way better in terms of multiplayer since they
This is it. I know
haven't
I got
excelled in story exactly. Okay, coming October 10.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year. Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration
the first Deus Ex is
between
remastered.
Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
On its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear your
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
My vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback.
Because it's not a PlayStation Plus thing, it's like a full remaster. They are purely remastering these like Soul Reaver and Tomb Raider.
Consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say, everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Halloween
Death
the
comes to
game.
Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John Carpenter classic. The team at Ilphonic invites players
Similar
to
to, yeah, it's from the same guys that do Friday the 13th and all of that.
Or Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect.
Well, it's like an A versus 1.
Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
September 8th next year? That's a pretty long to be announcing a date.
Games. First, their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future. As for that second announcement, Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release. The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures, go fishing, cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and space, original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure.
Never been into this series.
Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Okay, Sonic Racing, I think it's out this week.
Launching on PS5 tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup as part of the Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack. Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable
It looks really
adventures.
cool. The
Mega Man
the
DLC
stage
pack comes to
and
PS5
the
next year as
characters.
part of the Season
I
Pass
was
and Digital Deluxe
like
Edition. The early
checking
unlock
reviews, and
period
it
is
seems like
already underway, so
you already
Digital
have some
Deluxe
of the
Edition owners can get into
of that
Sonic
DLC,
Racing
but
Cross
those
World
characters
right
don't
now.
interact like the rest, something like that.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
It is I who will be Shogun.
Kurimatsu, why?
Yeah, this is the one that I was saying was leaked earlier this week. That we're gonna get pre-order details and a release date. I think it's around March or February, something like that.
I shall defeat Kiriko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
To rule, one must prove their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
Yeah, February 6th. And the other game, what? It's what? Ninja Gaiden 4? I don't think so. A new Dynasty Warriors remaster, something like that. Remaster of the first Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors 3 remaster.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Code Vein, it was also rumored that this was gonna be here.
Our true objective is to
Code
save
Vein
this
2, I
world,
think.
our current world. Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
It's time I faced my past. Let's go. Today, you'll pay your dues!
It has like an Elden Ring kind of look at some point. Like this one, for example. January 30. Yeah, we're starting to fill up the calendar
June,
for
we debuted Final Fantasy
January to
Tactics,
March.
The Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリーズクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリーズクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。
Our entire team is
フルボイスや難易度調整など
We have made a number of updates and additions including fully voice and provide an excellent experience. And those who have yet to play Final Fantasy Tactics,
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいた
I
だけ
think
る
we
内
have
容となって
created something anybody can pick up and enjoy, so I encourage you to give it a try. I hope everyone's looking forward to the game's release. That's coming this week, I think, as well. Or next week. Yeah, it's coming out next week.
Now then, shall we play?
Uncle Death and Green Reaper and Game Director. Let It Die Inferno. Yeah, I think I saw some of this in a previous state of play, but like it's not my kind of game.
このゲームは近接アクションとローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れた
It's a game that you could call it an extraction action game. Players take on the role of raiders to explore the depths of Hellgate, a massive chaotic hole in the ground teeming with terrifying monsters, and other players control raiders. So this time we are in hell, huh? If you want to keep the items you pick up while exploring, you'll need to survive and make it home safely. If you die, you'll lose everything. And I'm not just talking about your gear, you'll lose your character's body too. Okay, that's something different from usual extraction games. Raiders keeps exploring, switching bodies again, and how deep can they go? The competition, that's the real thrill. We hope you enjoy this new gameplay experience.
Alright. The start of a whole new world.
Coming December for PS5. Bound to an unfinished draft. Okay, this looks interesting. It's like kind of like a Metroidvania, but it's formed by, I don't know, pages of or covers from books. Yeah, it's like pages of books. Chronoscript The Endless End.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。集夜叉ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド、世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を
The game is an exploratory 2D action adventure where an editor visits a mysterious manor. becomes trapped within the manuscript pages of an endless story and must find a way to escape. We're aiming to deliver a rich, dark fantasy experience brought to life with a unique hand-drawn pen art style. While the game explores the theme of an endless story, rest assured that okay, go and read that. Scheduled to release in 2026. And they got more updates in the future. That one looked good.
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall
This
be
is
written
Crimson Desert? Black Desert?
by our own hand.
Yeah, from Pearl Abyss.
We fight those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Greyman. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greyman comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without
It looked crazy when they first revealed this game.
All will come together as one. We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hour.
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Yes, I guess we're gonna get a date, March 19 for Crimson Desert. A mouse? Oh, speakers? Nice. Kinda like PC speakers. This is interesting. This was not like I never thought that they were gonna go announce desktop speakers. And they have PlayStation Link wireless. That means right, because you can use Bluetooth with the PS5. So what works with PS5? Okay, works with the Portal. Interesting. And it's also multi, you can use it with different devices.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup.
October monthly games, here we go.
Activating Alan Wake 2
Alan Wake, just as it leaked earlier today.
Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list.
Okay, Cocoon's nice. Not so into Goat Simulator. It looks fun, but not my kind of thing. But I'm happy with. I already played Alan Wake, but I'm happy with that and Cocoon.
You remember me. The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th.
Okay, I was thinking that they were going to announce another remaster of this.
Beloved series. We are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
The PlayStation Plus game catalog. Interesting.
Come out and fight! For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode No Return.
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Also arriving this year, another all-time
and
classic.
I think this also leaked earlier this week that we're gonna get Tomb Raider Anniversary.
And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Is Yasunori gonna announce a new Gran Turismo here?
本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に
The series has surpassed 100 million units sold worldwide since its debut, as of June 25, 2025.
この1億本を超えるって
It is mind-blowing for us creators that the series has sold more than 100 million units. To celebrate this achievement, we're excited to announce a Spec 3 update for Gran Turismo 7, coming in December.
行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つの、レーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、
Adding new vehicles, a new circuit experience, dialogue feature, and much more.
それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで、30年
The Gran Turismo series would not have reached 100 million units sold without this support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I think they could have announced this in the vlog, honestly. A new controller for Gran Turismo. No, this is not Gran Turismo. What is this? Oh wait, a God of War. What? Oh my god, God of War 20th Anniversary Limited Edition DualSense wireless controller. So I guess we get the Metroidvania game here. PlayStation Studios.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Okay, no, this is not the Metroidvania game. This is Wolverine.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But
oh man, looks so visceral.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Costume.
How far I run.
Yeah, I guess this is in-game, I guess. Omega Red.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
So it looks like it's gonna be way like a more linear game than your Spider-Mans and stuff. Or maybe you're gonna have like places where you go into certain open areas. Marvel Wolverine. Just like the room. Oh crap. Oh, it's gonna be fall 2026?
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics? Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. he has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then
just like the previous state of play, I think they could save some of these for like a separate developer video.
Character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums.
Okay, so they're gonna have to announce the actor here.
Agreed. He's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
Madripoor.
It's always nice.
Yeah, I think that was in the leaks that we got from in 2023.
Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element
and sadly got leaked 2 years ago.
The tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played. That's a tough
this is
job.
pretty much the closing, and like I don't know, I was hoping that they would have
the game I got to try. It was just visceral, and
like I
and
don't know.
so
I think these developer commentaries for a separate video. I don't know.
Amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover.
Especially if they only have like 35 minutes. They said it's gonna be. It was gonna be.
It has a sense of urgency and forward movement.
Okay, I like the cover.
And fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We're focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the
I
Wolverine
wonder if they are choosing fall to stay clear from Grand Theft Auto 6 whenever that comes out next year.
Of 2026.
Okay, so I'm gonna share more in spring 2026. So it's gonna be that October to November game. And yeah, I guess that it's to avoid GTA 6 maybe. And that's the wrap up.
Maybe you don't want it enough.
My fight will continue.
All right, so that's it for the state of play, and I have thoughts. I think we started strong with Saros, and I didn't care about a whole lot until the last game. Okay, so let's go quick recap or game by game. Let's see. Usually disappointed that there was no Resident Evil 9 here, and I think based on like the rumors, that was I thought that was gonna be a lock here. So Saros, we got gameplay, 5 minutes of it. It looked great. Probably my only complaint is the same complaint that you could have of games like Spider-Man 2 or God of War Ragnarok. It looks more of the same from Returnal, and like the main idea of this game is that they didn't want to make Returnal 2 or something like that. They wanted, it's basically Returnal, but it's with another name, so it's a spiritual sequel. It uses kind of like the same things. And again, it looked great, but it just looked like more Returnal. That's probably my only complaint with this, which is not bad. Like the gameplay from Returnal was pretty amazing, and I hope that they will show something more later that shows why this is not Returnal 2 in name. You got pretty much all of the stuff, like all of the particles going at you, and you also move pretty similar around the world. They didn't touch into the weapon stuff. It seems like it could work similar. Oh, the good thing is that they gave a release date, and that's March.
Second chance, where you can be revived on first.
It seems like they also want to add this second chance, so that it will probably make things easier to compare to the first Returnal. Although we don't know if it's gonna have the same loops here. It seems like it's gonna be, but we don't know if it's gonna be the same. If you're gonna find your bodies around like you used to do in Returnal. So yeah, I think that it was solid to start the show, and having a March 2026 is not that long, so it should be a good game for that early beginning of the year. Okay, so after that we got the new game from the guys that make this Coliseum. This is Zero Parades, is 2026. I think it's not the first time we see this. I think it was announced at either Summer Game Fest or Gamescom. I think we saw this before.
She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment.
I like the art style. It looks interesting. I haven't played this Coliseum, so I can't say if I'm into this kind of... Like, I do like these kind of like graphic adventure novels, but I don't know if I'm into it.
We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
This was coming 2026. We still don't have a release date for that, only 2026. So after that, an interesting one, something that got leaked before, and that's the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Interesting for several things. It's the first time that an Xbox game is on a PlayStation State of Play, not counting stuff like the Bethesda or Activision games. So I think it's the first time that an Xbox studio game is on a PlayStation State of Play. So just like it was rumored, it's coming later this year, it's coming December. I think it looks great. It's not my thing, but I think it's a great announcement, not only for what it means about Xbox doing stuff for PlayStation, but also because they are doing stuff for PSVR 2, which is kind of weird. Like, we know that PlayStation, like, they supported PSVR 2 at the beginning, but then it's pretty much to other developers to support it right now. And to see Xbox supporting PSVR 2, it's also wild. So after that, we got the Battlefield. Battlefield 6 story trailer. It looked great. It has the scale of Battlefield. I like what I played on the beta. I don't know if the story is gonna be great because as I said, I think the stories, the campaigns in Battlefields haven't been that good. I did like the Hardline campaign where you are kind of like a cop or something. But hopefully this one is amazing. Like it looks really good. In terms of campaign, I think Call of Duty has been better in terms of like the story campaigns compared to Battlefield, where I think multiplayer from previous games on Battlefield were a little bit better because of the scope.
We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
Okay, so moving along, we also get Deus Ex Remastered. This is similar to what Eidos and Crystal Dynamics have been doing, like remastering the classics from like the Tomb Raider games, the Legacy of Kain and Soul River games. So now we get Deus Ex Remastered. This is coming early next year. After that we have Halloween. This is from the same team that did Friday the 13th, and it plays exactly the same. One controls Michael Myers, and you go against 8 survivors, I think, and you have to like kind of like you get weapons and stuff that you can use to escape Michael, and if you are the killer, you get these special abilities to move around the world and kill all of the teenagers. It's weird that this game is coming out September next year. I think like it's announcing something with 1 year release. It's kind of weird. I think you would have said only 2026 and announce the release date like I don't know, next year. After that they announced something called Last Epoch. I think I've heard this on PC, but I don't know if it's the first time that I really take a look at it. It's kind of like these action RPGs like Diablo and all of that. So it's gonna arrive on PS5 next year, including the first expansion.
To save the world from its ruined future.
So following that up, we get this is 7 Deadly Sins Origins. Not my thing. It's kind of like these RPGs where you I don't know. I haven't gotten into this kind of games. And you can play with friends in the different dungeons.
Original heroes join forces with beloved.
So with that we move and we got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That's coming out this week. And we got an announcement for Mega Man, Proto Man, and you also get a stage for Mega Man. It's gonna be in a DLC pack that arrives next year.
But they're not alone.
That's pretty much that. Then we got the release date for Neo 3.
Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series.
I think that's the only Mega Man, the only Capcom announcement we got from the State of Play. So yeah, Neo 3 is coming in February 6, 2026. So that's we got a new trailer here for Neo 3.
We'll continue.
No, I haven't gotten into this series either, so it's not my thing. And after that, they are also remastering Dynasty Warriors, and it's coming out in March 2026. Also, like, not my kind of game. Then we move into Code Vein. Yeah, this is Code Vein 2. Action RPG kind of. I didn't get into the first Code Vein either, but this one kind of has some vibes to, or some of the areas look kind of like Elden Ring style or something. There's a part where he's fighting with. There's one of the last sections that looks very Elden Ring.
Today, you'll pay your dues.
Well, like it has the cell the kind of like cell style of camp of. Yeah, this is the area that kind of looks like Elden Ring and some things. Just like cell shaded. After that, we had Code Vein. There was also a Final Fantasy Tactics vignette that is coming out, I think, next week. And they also said some of the stuff that it's new in the game, that they redid the voice acting and all of that. So moving along, we got Let It Die Inferno. I think this is not the first time that they announced this. It's this action extraction game that you like basically you have to get your loot in the game, and to keep it you have to extract safely. The thing is that if you die here, not only you lose the loot, but you also lose your character. So that's interesting, but still it's not my kind of game. I don't see myself playing this. Then we have... Okay, I really like this one. This one looks pretty interesting. It's Chronoscript The Endless End. So it's this Metroidvania that is formed by pages of different books. So it's gonna be like it's pretty dynamic in how the world gets made, or kind of reminds me to the idea of the Plucky Squire, but I think in terms of execution is better because I didn't like the Plucky Squire. So yeah, we have more Metroidvania. Still, it was not the Metroidvania that probably many were looking forward to, which is the rumored God of War Metroidvania game. So moving on, we also got Crimson Desert. That still looks, it still looks great.
In the end,
Crimson Desert that is coming out in March 2026. We finally get a release window. I think they also said the date, but I don't remember.
Of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge.
Yeah, gameplay looks epic, it looks interesting, but we'll see how it does next year. I'm not particularly looking forward to it, as like there's a lot of people looking forward to it.
Remember who you are, and let
these areas look really good.
For at the end of it,
kind of like remind me to like Tears of the Kingdom, like these areas at the top.
and let it
Just flying, kind of like flying islands.
At the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Okay, so yeah, March 19. So moving on, they're one of the weirdest announcements in the State of Play, and like I get it, they have announced like headsets and the earbuds, but I never thought that they were gonna announce like desktop speakers. But I think they recognize, or they realize, like a lot of people has this setup or have this setup here, like this. Like a lot of people have this at home. Like they have their PC, their monitor, and their PS5. Like that's exactly my setup here. So it's interesting that they acknowledge there's some people that besides PS5 also play PC in their marketing. Like I don't think it's something you would have seen Sony do before. Like they would have only shown the PS5 and that's it. They would have said that it's compatible with PC on the blog or something. This was nice. You could play if you're at home playing with the Portal. You can also use the speakers.
Look at the Pulse.
Okay, so PlayStation Plus games we got next month: Alan Wake, Cocoon, and Ghost Simulator 3. That's for Essential. That's the Essential lineup coming on October 7, and then on October 15, or I don't know when it's the extra catalog, we're gonna get The Last of Us Part 2, and we also get on the classics. On the classics, we get Tekken 3 and Soul Calibur 3,
from the PS2
which is fine, I think.
Later this year.
This could probably be one of the best years in terms of classics. They have added some interesting titles this year so far.
Special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
I'm sorry with Gran Turismo fans, but I think this could have been a blog post. They could, yeah. They are celebrating that they have sold over 100 million copies, and Gran Turismo is gonna get a Spec 3 update in December. And I think that's as much as we need to go through this. After that, it's interesting that we got this announcement here. I think it's interesting that we got a controller celebrating the 20th anniversary, but not a game. Like, I do believe now that there's this Metroidvania game is happening, because this is the classic God of War design from the Greek mythology. So I think that it, like, what should have followed this announcement is the trailer for the God of War Metroidvania game. Why is it not ready? I don't know. Maybe they will announce it when it's closer to release, but then I guess they will announce it at the Game Awards probably. But I don't know if you announce I don't know. Maybe you announce it at the Game Awards because you have like a bigger audience there that cares about this. They did the DLC for Ragnarok at one of the Game Awards previously, so maybe we could see it there, or I don't know when you announce it then. But I think that that announcement should have followed this. So instead we close with Wolverine. That again, let's watch that trailer.
Longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying.
I like the blood splatters and how visceral it looks. Kinda gives me the same vibe as the Wolverine, the X-Men Wolverine game from the PS3 generation.
How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
And I wonder how wild they will go with the regeneration, because I think in the PS3 game you could have like pieces of flesh removed from your body, and it would reborn itself, like regrow itself.
I'm Wolverine.
Okay, then we also had all of the stuff from the developers talking about the game. So yeah, we have to grade this, and I have a problem because I only like the beginning and the end. So I like the Saros gameplay. and the God of War DualSense reveal, and the Wolverine reveal, and I think that's it. So I don't know, I would probably give this a C. I had a lot more hype for this because of the rumors, and I think again they were wrong. Really surprised that there was nothing about Resident Evil in this state of play, and I thought that was going to be a lock, that they were going to reveal that. So I think it means probably that Geoff Keighley has the Leon reveal for the Game Awards, and that's where we're going to see it. What else? I thought that I wanted the Metroidvania God of War game. I think the control looks great, but I think it left me wanting more about God of War. And that I think that's it. I think I'm happy for Flight Sim getting to PS5. I'm happy for Battlefield 6. I like the announcements for PS Plus, but yeah, not a whole lot that was for a state of play. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, look out for the recap tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.